everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leia and this is Budget with Leia. Today we're going to be doing our cash unstuffing for week 2 of March. So let's get right into it because this should be a very short video. So my second week of March starts on the 7th and ends on the 14th. Starting on the 7th, it was a no spend, and that's when I released my cash unstuffing for week 1. 8th was International Women's Day, and that was also a no spend. On the 9th was my phone bill came out, and then I went to Target first to pick up some quick groceries, and it was $13.89. It was just a couple things that we needed around the house, you know, like butter, I think I bought some cream cheese. I don't remember exactly what I bought, but it was very, like 2 or 3 items, not that much. The 10th was a no spend. It was my brother's birthday. We didn't technically do anything that day since it is a work day, so we decided to do something on the weekend. On the 11th was a no spend, and then on the 12th, so I went to try get a library card at my local library, and it's free to get a library card, and I'm now hooked, and I'm gonna go get more books, but at the end of the week. And while I was on the website for my local library, they said they were having a library book sale. And I was like, cool, you know, since I'm going to be there, I'll probably check it out. What they were doing is if you bought 1 bag of books, you got a second bag of books for free. And that was amazing. And their bags are not tiny bags or anything like that. They're like those grocery paper bags. Like, they're pretty big. They fit quite a lot. So you pay for $10 and you fill the bag up with as many books as you want. You do get a second bag if you do choose to fill the second bag up with as many books as you want. So honestly, you could probably fit about 15 to 20 books in that bag. So you could probably get away with 30 to 40 books for $10. And they didn't only have books. They had DVDs and CDs as well. So I saw that and I went for it. So it was $10 and they only took cash. So it was not something that I put on my card. So, and that's why I always carry cash with me. And then I gave them $10 and I got a giant bag of books. I probably would have gotten more, but not only could I not carry the giant bag of books because it was so heavy, but I honestly couldn't find any more books that I really wanted. I did get a couple CDs. I got an Indiana Jones movie. And I think I got a couple kids books for my nephew. Yeah, so that happened. I was planning not to spend any money or my personal spending or as much as possible, at least for this pay period for these 2 weeks. So I did pretty well on the first week. I only spent out of eating out. But that book sale got me. The book sale got me. I'm a sucker for books. So this amount from the library won't be unstuffed because I was paid with cash. So it was not something that I charge on my credit card. So the only amount will be that will be unstuffed is the groceries from Target. And then on the 13th was a no spend, and the 14th was also a no spend. So for week 2, I had a total of 6 no spends, and so far I have 12. So a total of 12 so far. So let's move on to my spending tracker. Okay, so these are my 2 transactions for the week. Again, one of them was cash, one's credit card. For week 2 of March, I spent a total of $23.89. I'm going to be unstuffing $14 to pay off the credit card amount of $13.89. And this is my total no spends. And just a quick summary for week 1 and 2 for March. I spent a total of $138.70 and a total of 12 no spends. So let's move on to my wallet and unstuff the amount. So it's only going to be out of groceries, and I did actually make change in here because I realized I didn't have change in here. So I quickly made change before the video, that way I didn't have to do it during the video. So I'm going to be unstuffing 14, so 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. And then in groceries I should have 16 left because I gave myself 30 for the week, or for the 2 weeks. Alright, so this is going to go back into my wallet to pay it off, or back into the bank to pay off my credit cards. So yeah, And again, that was it. I'm surprised. I'm as surprised as probably you guys are. Again, I just, I hope next week and then the week after is pretty much the same, but I don't know. I'm already eyeing a lot of things on Etsy that I want to buy, and I'm like, oh man, next paycheck, when I give myself another $40, maybe I'll buy a bunch of stuff. I'm trying really hard not to. I'm pacing myself. If I can just save up the money, I can always spend it later. I don't have to buy it now. Okay, so let's put this money to the side because it's going to go in my wallet. So, since I'm going to be doing cash stuffing, I need to put this money into rollover, and I have so much money in rollover. Okay, we're going to put this money in that rollover binder, and we have so much money in rollover. Holy cow. Okay, so groceries. So tracker here. We should have $16 in here. $10, $15, and $16. Let's put that all together. So 100, 120, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 200, 200, 1 and 2. So $202 in groceries. And I'm just going to put unstuffing. Unstuffing. There we go. Good enough. I know what that means. So this is rollover money, and it just means I have leftover money for groceries if I need to go do a big grocery haul, or I need, you know, my boyfriend needs a little bit extra money for groceries. With how inflation is going, I'm actually glad I started doing this when I first started budgeting. So now that I have some money in here, I'm really happy. I'm really happy I did this. Same thing with everything else in here, like especially gas. So let's see. I have $20 in gas, and I think I have $200 in here. I have $205. So I actually won't be stuffing this rollover, $20, in here. I'm going to put it into my car maintenance. I think $200 extra for gas in here is good for now. I budget $40 every month, or $20 every paycheck. And because I don't drive that much, I don't have to fill my tank every week or every other week. So I think I'm good with $208 in here as more like a gas buffer in case, you know, it keeps increasing and increasing, which I hope it doesn't. But I have the money for that. So this is going to go into car maintenance, so we'll put that in last. So spending, I give myself $40. I spent a total of $10, so I should have $30. And in here, I don't remember how much I have. I should have 97. So with $30, I now have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. Okay. What's that? 100 and what did I say? 27 plus 30, right? Yes, 127. Perfect. $127 in my spending. So if I can book this up, maybe I'll buy myself quite a couple things on Etsy. Most of the things that I want right now is some printables that I keep seeing, and I really want them. So that's what I'm eyeing, if you guys are curious. So eating out, I spend all my money eating out, so it only has, I believe, 20. And then miscellaneous should have its 10 that I gave it. So $10. I think I have 31 in here. Yes, no, 32. So I'm going to be adding $10, so that should be $42 that I now have in here. So 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, and $42. And again, this is just miscellaneous, anything that might come up. Maybe I do need more money for gas, or maybe I do need more money for groceries. I can take it out of here. It's like a, you know, when I think you just want buffers of buffers. That's kind of what this is, because these are all buffers for groceries, gas, spending, etc. And this miscellaneous is a buffer for these. and my sinking funds if I need it. But I'm kind of really happy that I did this, especially right now with all the prices going up everywhere you go. Let's move on and stuff this last $20 into our car maintenance. And I don't know what happened to this. I think my cat did something to it, so I might have to wipe it down. So, let's see, car maintenance. Let's see. It currently has $3.91, and I'm going to be adding $20, so that should be $4.10. If I count it correctly, if I add it correctly. So 100, 200, 220, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 400, 400, 5, 10, 11. Oh my goodness. 411. What am I doing? There we go. So 411 in car maintenance. And then my inspection and everything is not due till November of this year, so I'm good there. And everything else is up to date. But you never know. I'd rather have extra money in there throughout the year. Alright, so these envelopes are now empty, ready to be stuffed in my cash stuffing, which I should be filming either later today or tomorrow. Really depends how I feel. Really depends if I'm tired, or in other words, awake enough to properly do it. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Bye!